Okay, so it just dawned on me. So it's Scorpio season. We just had the Scorpio new moon. Some of the calendars are technically saying that, like, oh, it was another Libra new moon, 28 degrees Libra new moon, another new moon. But it's basically on the cusp. To me, that felt like a Scorpio new moon. I don't care. That was a Scorpio new moon. And then we have the lunar eclipse, the Taurus full moon coming up soon. Coming up, I think, next week. So these are energies where you changed, you transformed, you released something, you let something go, and then now it's like, now someone or other people want you to feel like, oh, you ain't nothing now. You ain't nothing now. You're invaluable now. You have no value now. You have no worth now. This is how they're wanting you to feel. And this has something to do with the Scorpio-Taurus axis, the lunar eclipse. So these are obstacles that you're going to be overcoming. And no, it ain't just one or couple people just dealing with this. Hills. Obstacles to overcome. You are still worthy. You are still valuable. Matter of fact, you're even more valuable. Taurus has to do with your value, your worth, your self-worth. This is someone that's been wanting you to, after you changed or released certain things or walked away from certain things, they wanted you to then feel discouraged. Like, oh, something's over for you now or something. But it's really them that's feeling discouraged. That person they're feeling discouraged. They're feeling depressed. You could actually be making your moves in silence now. You could be making your moves in silence now. You could be being more secretive, protecting yourself. That person wants you to feel like you're nervous now because of stuff like that. Scorpio energy. Like you're being more secretive, mysterious, or something. Something with great passion. And it may not necessarily be like you got something to hide because you're being, it's not like a hiding, like you're trying to be sneaky or nothing like that. It's nothing like that. It's because this other person they're doing sneaky stuff. They're doing stuff to you. They're trying to sabotage you or whatever it is. They have hidden motivations. They have stuff to hide, actually. But that other person is wanting you to feel like, oh, you're trying to hide stuff. You're trying to hide something from me. But it's that other person actually trying to hide. It could be multiple people. It could be multiple people they're actually trying to hide or something like that. They're trying to hide stuff. They're trying to hide the truth. They're trying to avoid being vulnerable. But they're trying to put this on you. Like, oh, you don't want somebody to see something. They're concerned. Someone is concerned about something with increase in material wealth for you and spiritual growth. They feel like because some changes you're making is bringing you some kind of increase or growth. It could be anything. It could be any area. It could be any area of your life. It doesn't have to be money or spiritual growth. Either way, it's beneficial changes that you needed to make. They're also trying to make you feel like, oh, because you changed or released something, they're trying to make you feel like, oh, you're exposed, or you're caught, or you're getting your karma now, or something like that. No, it's that person caught and getting their karma now. Yeah, anger is trying to come off the deck. They're angry. They keep trying to have you go back to prior to when you made changes. You could have really started making changes around like Scorpio season, this Scorpio season or something. Oh, I'm gonna read from here. So they're concerned about you overcoming something and having some kind of increase or growth. They know basically you're in the Eight of Cups. Speaking of, top of the deck. The Phoenix, resurrection, surrender to change. Wow. Look at this. Look, they don't want to surrender to changes that you made. The changes that you've made affects them in some way, shape, or form. It's like they're wanting you to feel like now that you've made these changes, like they want you to feel like, oh, you're stuck now or something. Are you in trouble or something? But no, you've made changes and that's how they're feeling now. Is someone narcissistic or some people narcissistic? Your value is actually gone up or is going up now. Or it's something like that. You're gonna be surprised. You're gonna notice changes with your, yes. I need to get a fairy pointer. I need to get a fairy wand, I mean. This ties into the Taurus full moon. Value, money, your value. What was I saying? You're gonna notice around the Taurus full moon or after that time. It could even be up to 2 weeks after the full moon gets cleared out, and then there's new energy with the next new moon. So what is the next new moon? Sagittarius new moon. Some people will say, oh, it's a Scorpio. Either way, you're gonna notice around the time of the Taurus full moon or a little bit after that, you're gonna notice an increase in your life especially dealing with material wealth or spiritual growth. I'm telling you, value is going to go up. This person is trying to create illusions to you to make you think that these changes are actually devaluing you in some way, shape, or form. But it's not. Don't believe them. Don't believe that person or people. You really want to see what... You really want to look to what house you have Taurus in to tell you more of where your value is going to increase. Okay, so 21. The Wise Woman of Wonderland. Integrity and compromise. Beautiful. I'm going to look up angel number 21 before we read from here. And I greatly appreciate those of you guys who are appreciating these new style readings. I tried to do this in the past and stuff, but you know, or maybe you don't know, but either way. Okay, so let's look up angel number 21. 21 is usually about the end of a cycle, endings, new beginnings. Number 21 is often interpreted as an angel number that represents transformation. See, this is about you transforms. They see a transformation with you, Sun and Scorpio. Seeing a transformation, a change. They see a spiritual evolution with you. And a turning point. It's a turning point. This is nothing but good, positive stuff. But this person's trying to turn into something negative over your life. A turning point signifying progress and new beginnings. It can also relate to spiritual growth. Look at this. Look at this. Spiritual growth. Goldfish. Someone gonna be a Pisces. Spiritual growth. Faith. Could also relate to faith and the timing of divine plans. It says particularly in the context of relationships like twin flames. It can be changes dealing with twin flames. It says it's also about divine restoration after conflict. Seeing number 21 could be a sign that you are at a turning point in your life, moving towards spiritual evolution and progress. I don't care what nobody has to say. I'm going to say this. I don't care what nobody says. My readings are hella fire. My readings are the bomb. Like, I'm loving how I'm doing these readings now. It's not like this dark karmic energy and stuff. I got people. I've already told you guys this. All right, I don't care. I got most people in the community keep trying to get me to do karmic readings and stuff again. Some of you guys could be readers. Maybe you're making changes too. I'm not the only one. Don't sit up and try to look at me like, oh, you're the only one affected by the lunar eclipse and stuff. Like I said, this could be any area of your life. I'm just using myself as an example right here. This has also to do with faith and timing. It can remind you to have faith in the divine timing of your goals, encouraging continued personal development while trusting the process. Trust the process with these changes. Don't let anyone try to pressure you into reverting back prior to your changes, to reverting these changes, because they could be trying to do that. There's a lot of people trying to do that. I know I can't be the only one dealing with that. Can't be. New beginnings. It's a sign of coming of age. 21 can symbolize the start of a new phase in your life. Much like turning 21 in some cultures. Yeah, 21 is the legal drinking age for most places in America anyway. 21 is most places, well, no, not most places, because most places it ain't legal still. That Mary Jane and stuff, you gotta be 21 to purchase that. So yeah, definitely something about transformation, positive transformations. Number 21, that is awesome. Right on time for Scorpio season. Scorpio season, Taurus lunar eclipse. Taurus opposite of Scorpio, and Taurus is opposite Scorpio. Just the energy in general, Scorpio is supposed to be about change. Taurus doesn't really like change. Taurus likes things fixed and staying the same. But it's like Scorpio energy. Scorpio is fixed to water. So Scorpio likes the same kind of energy, the same kind of emotion, like staying stuck on certain energies or emotions. Stuck on a feeling. Okay, so the wise woman of Wonderland. Integrity, compromise. The wise woman of Wonderland brings integrity to thought, word, and deed. She lets you know that as long as you're in the flow of honesty and being true to your word, she keeps you under her protection and care. There could be someone where you're someone honest. There could be someone else where they're not. They have stuff to hide. They're dishonest. But they're wanting you to think you're dishonest or whatever. When she appears as your ally, she signals a time when honesty pays off. Your honesty could be paying off, yielding greater dividends than you expected. Yeah, there's someone trying to make someone feel like oh, you're making changes or something, or you're not doing what you were doing. So now you're going to be getting your karma. Whoever that is knows it's the end of the road and they're about to be getting their karma or something. Not you. You'll be thankful that you remained faithful and loyal to your path. She reminds you that compromise isn't always an option. Stay true to yourself first and foremost. Although it may appear that you could lose something as a result, but you can never lose what is truly yours.